Hello everyone, my name is Priyanka and welcome to Power BI workshop. Okay, so this workshop, basically I'm from TechArena Learning Hub. It's a learning hub where we teach different courses, and it's a free workshop for you guys who wanted to learn and work with the live data. So today's data which we are working with is none other than like in this workshop we are going to introduce ourselves with this project. So this project is the Olympic dataset analysis project. Okay, so I'll show you quickly, one second. So in this, we will be analyzing the historical data of Olympic Games, in which like I have a 120 years of Olympic data. It's a real data, okay? So we are going to work with that. And the data set that we has got, it has historical data around 120 years, and it is really good data set. And we would be analyzing to find out the various trend based upon like various parameter, like country, state, athletes, etc. So I'll show you the data set. Am I audible? Correct, guys?
Yeah, audible.
Yeah, because yeah, you will have a data, Sanjeev. No worries. I'll make sure to upload the data on Classroom as well. So make sure to join the Classroom as well. So yeah. So I'll just quickly preview. 1 second, guys. So this is something we are going to create in this workshop. So I have combined basic visualization, that is pie and bar, and I have also used this ribbon line chart and this matrix and tree map, so that you have a advanced visualization idea basically. Okay, we have also used cards, and this is something you are going to create by yourself. I'm going to provide you with this like once we're done with the creating a dashboard, I'm going to give access of this dashboard as well as the data set. Everything will be there in Classroom. Okay, so let's begin. First of all, the very first thing, we need to connect our data with Power BI, correct? Thank you, Namita. Thank you so much. And to connect the data set, so let's connect Excel workbook. So I have downloaded it in Excel format, and I'm going to give you that data as well, in which I have two data sets, like two table basically. So the very first table is, it will again take some time, like it will take maybe some seconds to load, even like transform a data or to connect a data, it will take some seconds because it has like lakhs of records in it. Okay, so the two table which we are going to use is athlete event and country definition. Okay, let's quickly see what athlete event has for us. Okay, so athlete event has NOC, region and notes. What is NOC? Name of country, like the three letters of each country. That is Afghanistan, AFG, AHO, ALB for Albania, and let's see more. Okay, so this is NOC, and this is we have a region, like the full form, the basically the whole and sole country here. And apart from this, we have a third column, notes. But can you see there is one Power BI basically has not recognized it and taken like this is the column title, NOC, region and notes, correct? So Power BI failed to recognize it and taking column name as column 1 and column 2 and column 3. So we need to fix this. So we want NOC, region and notes as our title, so we don't want it as like our row. Okay, so this will fix in Power Query. And the second table we are going to work with is athlete event. It has multiple fields basically. Okay, and why this happened to some table? Yeah, this happened to some table. Power BI can't able to recognize sometimes, so you end up facing this kind of error in multiple projects while you're working in industry or while you working with your own projects. Okay, so this is some so we have a solution for that also. I'm quickly show you, will show you this the solution to solve this problem. So let's quickly show what athlete event table we have. So in athlete event table we have got humongous amount of data in this particular data set, but like Power BI only load preview of the whole data set. Okay, it's like just a preview of it. So we have a humongous data like 1 lakh rows and whatnot. So that's all. So here we have a ID. Again, we don't need this ID. We are going to, remove this ID in Power Query. And we have the names of players, the athletes. Okay, and there are like few more people coming. Okay. And the sex, basically the gender, age of those players, height and weight, basically, and the team in which from which team they are playing with. NOC, again, you have an idea what is NOC. NOC is name of country. It has three initial letters of each countries. The players' countries, basically. That is CHN represent China, DEN represent Denmark, and USA. Okay, and games. So this is a column in which we have basically, do you guys have idea Olympic has two seasons, winter and summer? Anyone have idea something like this? So we have a data of winter and summer both. Great, great, great. So this is the column games in which I have a year. Apart from year, I have a combination of year plus season of the Olympic, basically, and separate column, separate fields I have for year and season as well. So this is like I just wanted to get rid of this games because I already have a year and season the same thing. So I just need to get rid of redundancy, basically. Okay, so let's talk about the CT. So what is CT? CT is something in which city Olympic happened in that year. So again, our main preview is like why we are working with, one second. Yeah, host city. Correct, Sanjeev. So the main reason why we are working today is like we are going to work with like suppose uh, let's make it a way like I am going to analyze, I want to analyze the whole and sole country wise trend in which country in 120 years which country get lots of medals. I wanted to see that which player earn lots of medal in which sport, like basically in which sports is earning lots of medal. So I wanted to analyze those insights. So CT is of no use for me, so I'm going to again remove this column, and I have a sport. So it is like basketball, judo, all these sports are there. And the last column is event, basically. I don't want event as well. And medals, like the gold medals or a lot of medals, basically bronze medal, silver medal. And NA represent those player didn't earn any medal. So that's why the NA is there. Okay. So this is something our data looks like. So now I am going to transfer my data because listen carefully. Okay. Now in Power BI, we have three stages. First stages is look this one. This is a Power Query thing where we are going to clean our data, and this is a Power BI editor. Basically, we are going to visualize our create some visualization. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. So first the very first thing you should be aware of while getting a data, uh, take some time to analyze the data by yourself. Take like maybe you can take 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Don't hurry to create a visualization. Don't do that in your industry as well. Take some time to get to know your data carefully. Think about your data, learn get some insight from your data only, and then go to transform data and clean your data. So we are going to clean our data right now. Okay, so this is something my Power Query looks like. Okay. Okay, so again, you know what is NOC? NOC stands for name of the country that has been taken from the three letter of the country, name like CHI for China, all this thing you know. So this is what we are going to fix. So basically, we are going to fix like column 1, column 2, column 3. We don't want this. So we want the original headers. So that is NOC region and notes for this. Correct? So I'm going to select all these columns. So I'm doing, I'm clicking on shift plus clicking on the column 1, column 2, column 3. These are like 3 fields. And then just simply go to transform, and you see this option, use first row as header. You just need to click on this. So this step you're end up working like this step you end up doing several time while working with different projects, because this is what happened in Power BI a lot of time. Okay, again, talk about country definition. I need this NOC column and I need this region column. I don't want this notes, because this have a lot of null values, and again node doesn't make sense, like it's not going to help in my visualization as well. So just get rid of extra fields. Again, if you are removing any field from Power Query, it's not going to hamper your original data. It's like a temporary or doing all this thing for visualization purpose. Okay, so delete this rows. For deleting a column, you just select the column and come back to home, and you see this option remove column. You just need to remove that column. That's it. And let's talk about athlete event now. So again, athlete event, I just need want to get rid of multiple columns here, because I am not going to work with athlete health, basically their height and weight. That is not going to help me, like doesn't make sense for my visualization. That's why I'm just get reading of this height and weight column, and of course ID is no sense. So what I'm doing, I am selecting multiple fields, which is I just don't want those fields. So how to select multiple fields at a time? Again, click control, press control and select the field. Field as in the column. Okay, so I just don't want ID. So I'm pressing control and I'm selecting ID. Scroll right side. I don't want height and weight of athletes. Again, I am going to work with the countries. So I'm not going to work with the teams. I'm going to work with the countries. So I don't want team as well. So I'm just removing team and selecting basically team. I want NOC because I wanted to, connect this two table using NOC, because the common column is nothing but NOC in between these two. And I want from country definition, I want the region column. Basically, it has like the full form of all this country, which is required for me for visualization as well. Okay. So at the end of Power Query, I'm doing nothing but I'm merging these two table together using NOC as a common column. That is a primary key basically. Okay, for me. So again, this is important, but as you guys know, I have a year and season separately. It's like a completely same data I have in two different columns. So I don't want games. And again, as I told you, I don't want city as well. And I do require sport. I don't want basket, I mean event. So something happened.
Or you just joining it for
नहीं नहीं मैं सीखने के लिए किया था पर क्या ही सीखूंगी मैं
why तो
Okay, so how to remove? Go back to home and you see this row, remove rows, remove columns. We don't want to remove rows, we want to remove columns. So I'm just removing a column. Now I have the required fields basically. How can I get this data set? Lakshmi, in your classroom, if you haven't joined the classroom yet, I'll one last time after this workshop, I'm going to paste the link in WhatsApp group of classroom. Just join and you'll get all the thing recording session as well as and this data set in your classroom. Okay.
that's why
Okay, I'll upload after this workshop. So let's talk about this text column. First of all, I just uh,
that's why school regulation. Like people had
Okay, first of all, let's work with the sex column. So I just wanted to rename this particular column as a gender, because I'm going to use this column multiple times in our dashboard. So I'm just removing and renaming as a gender. It's totally up to you. And again, I wanted to work with male and female. I don't want like the symbols. I'm not going to work with, male M and F like. So I wanted to replace this M with male, and I wanted to replace this F with female. So how to replace this? Just to select those particular field in which you wanted to work, replace those any rows, basically any item. So just go to transform data. You see replace values here. You just click on the replace, and value, which value I wanted to replace. I want to replace M with what? Male. So I'm simply going to write male and press OK. It works. So this is something you are going to do a lot of times. Okay. Suppose if I don't have like, let's say the country column, which I'm having currently, if I don't have in any data set, there is like some shortcut is there. So I wanted to have the full name. So you can use this method. So it is very useful method. Keep that in your mind. Again, I wanted to replace F with the female. So F, and I wanted to replace F with nothing but the female. Okay, here we go. It works. Okay, now something, I think everything is perfect. Now I just wanted to merge my both column, because I'm not going to work with NOCs, but I kept NOC because I wanted to connect these two tables together using what? NOC, because column, the common column is nothing but NOC. So how to merge these two data sets? Go back to home and you will see the merge queries option here. So you have to click on this merge queries and then select the NOC. I wanted to select the NOC of this athlete event, and then select the second column, I mean table, country definition. Again, I wanted to select the NOC. So these are like the common uh, fields basically. Okay, and now you see the join kind option is there. So you just need to select your kind of join. So I'm doing full outer join because I want all the rows from both the columns. So full outer, and press OK. Press OK. So it will take some time. So can anyone tell me why I do full outer join? Like why do you guys have joins knowledge?
It's
No.
same like VLOOKUP or something like
Yeah, who was that?
Kanan.
Yeah. Hi, Kanan. Yeah. Yeah. It works. It's not like full we look up kind of. It's like we are merging to table. It's like the SQL concepts of join basically. And why
Yeah,
I'm
it will
using
identify the unique column in the particular table, and it will merge the both the tables with that unique identity.
exactly, Animesh. So why I'm doing why I have selected particular full outer join is I want all the rows from both the table. Like, cause we don't want to leave any row from any table. That's why. Okay. So now merging happened. Okay. It works. I get this different looking column country definition, which has table and table also. So this is not something I was looking for, right? But what happened now? No change will be shown in country definition table. It was there like that only. The only change happened in what? Athlete event table. Okay. So data set is huge. It will take some time while working with this power query. So now I just don't want this. It's like now merging is completed. We have get this new table which has like filled with this table. It is not understandable to us right now. But click on this arrow. You see this small arrow thing. You just need to click on this and make sure to select all the columns and click OK. Now you will get all the required columns which we are needed. Now you see, I got country definition dot noc, country definition dot region. This is what something I was required, I was looking for. So again, now what happened, now this column will split into corresponding column, that is noc and country. But we don't want noc column neither from this table nor from the country definition. So I just am I audible, guys?
Audible, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, yes, audible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I think Yogendra, you need to do something from your end because a lot of people can hear me. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, everyone. Okay, so I am doing nothing, but I'm just removing the NOC because I don't require NOC of both the tables from both the tables. So remove the column NOC, remove column, and again I don't want NOC from that athlete table as well. So where is NOC of athlete? Yeah, here we go. So I'm just removing it. Just remove the columns. Okay, here we go. Because NA means not null values here, okay? Again, NA means what? NA means those player who don't earn any medal. So that's why there is NA. Okay? I hope you got it. Yeah. So yeah, again, I don't want like I just wanted to rename this column with a country. I don't want because I'm using this country, so I want perfect names for all this thing. So yeah, it done. Everything is complete, and I am going to rename my table also. So I don't want athlete event. So I'm just renaming it as Olympics. It's totally up to you. If you wanted to rename it, then rename, or if you wanted to keep it that way, you can do that. It's completely up to you guys. Okay, and now close and apply after completion. This is like this all thing we have done. This is what we called as data cleaning using Power Query Editor. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm just close and applying all these things. So it will again take some time because as you guys know, this is a lakhs of data, humongous data. So let's wait. So till now, anyone has any doubt in data cleaning? You can ask us. Ask me basically.
I saw is there in a age column
Mm-hmm.
there is some text written as a NA. So I think we should remove that error in the
Again, listen,
power. Yeah,
listen. You're working with a live data. So that
yeah,
consider that in your mind, if you're remove NA, like the age column NA, so you're basically removing the whole row. So you are removing the information of one player. Getting my
yeah.
point?
Yes,
So
yes.
that's why I haven't touched it. So I'll do the filtering part in visualization, but I don't want it to hamper my data because I don't want it to remove a lot of players basically. Okay.
Okay, got it. Otherwise, we
Yeah,
have to should replace it with something like not
exactly,
available.
exactly. Yeah, Ritik,
Oh,
it's NA is also mean no data available. Correct. For medal, like now data is here in our Power BI desktop. You see in medal, we have a lot of NA that simply means not available, or you can say that particular player have not earned any medal. Okay, that's all about it. And guys, I think in 10 minutes this meeting will end. So rejoin after 10 minutes. Okay, I'll let you know before 1 minute. Okay, okay, let's do this. Now, after looking at this, okay, now just look at the data. You see this field, you see these fields. So these are like many fields we have, and just look at the data and come up with different questions. So I'll give you 1 minute. give you all 1 minute. Come up, like think like a sports player, and we are going to work with medals only. Okay, medal is something, we are going to get some insights, how much medals any country earned or something. Come up with different questions. So you have 1 minute in your hand. Just think, what else can we do using these data sets? These are like our fields. Anyone?
Which sport country won the medal most?
I can't hear you. Who was that?
Am I
Is it
audible?
Siddhi?
Yeah, Vijay Lakshmi, you are audible.
Yeah, we can do which country earned the maximum medal, which gender did the maximum medal, or which gender did the gold medal, or
Yeah,
what was the lowest age, or what was the minimum age one got gold medal or silver medal,
very good. Okay,
which sports got the most amount of medal.
very good. So that was completely great, because that was we are those are the questions. So remember one thing, you are just not learning here. Like what I'm going to teach, I'm not just going to teach you for this particular dashboard, teach you like for industry level thing. Okay, now again, spend more time thinking like a CEO. Depend upon your data sets. Think like a CEO, think like a client point of view. So which question they might be looking, like they might be looking for answer of what kind of question. So that way you come up with a question. Very good, Vijayalakshmi. Okay, so the very first thing is distribution of, let's say, of medals by gender we can see. Okay. The second question, let's say country-wise medal, like which country earned a lot of medals, like each and every medals, like gold medal, bronze medal, or silver medal, that way. And the next thing we can do is player-wise, maybe medals. So who are the top 10 players who won most of the medal in last 120 years? Okay, 120 years, top 10. So this is something we are going to work with. And the first is like maybe sports. Which sport gave the most medal, like the distribution of medal by sport? So sports, which sports gave the most medal? Fifth question, let's say season wise medal. So we have winter and we have 2 seasons in our data. So we have this column called season also. So we can work with season, like which season help us to earn lot more this thing, medals basically. So season wise medal. And the
Can we
last,
also discuss year to year or year to
exactly,
date?
that's what I'm doing it now. So year wise medal I'm going to say, and I'm going to work with gender also here. Again, in our data, we don't have date, because we just have a year, and we are going to work with year only. Okay, and date wise, year wise, I got your question, Vijay Lakshmi. It was Vijay Lakshmi, right?
Yeah, Priyanka.
Yeah. Top 10, bottom 10 countries to win number of medals. Okay. Great, everyone. Okay, so let's do it. The very first question is like, uh, how can we build? First of all, we are going to work with simple visualization right now, and then we are going to move towards the advanced visualization. The very first question is distribution of medal by gender. So which gender earned how many medals? So I wanted to, I want that distribution. So for that, I'm going to work with the pie. Pie is like very simple visualization. Everyone is aware of pie, right? Pie chart. Is anyone here don't know how to work with pie. So I'm just going to put, like, I have selected the pie chart from this visualization here, and I'm going to put gender. Now, look, I'm going to put this gender into legend. So what legend does, legend use for slicing criteria. So it's going to help me for slicing. Okay, and then what are the values I'm going to put? So I want medal. So again, I want count of medal. So why count here? Because I just wanted to count which gender have earned how much medals. So you see this small square button, because it's very small, like small visualization. It's not even clear to us. So you can do like this, like make it big or make it small, or you can just click on this focus mode and see everything in focus mode properly. Okay. Now, and remember one thing, I'm going to work with the colors theme. So I have some theme with me. So I'm going to work with that theme only. So now I am going to change the colors, and I'm going to show you the formatting methods also. So here legend, you see legend is nothing but this gender and male and female, correct? So I want this, I want to shift this position to top center. So you can shift the position as per your choice. We have this in this formatting. Go to visualization, format your visuals. You see this visual. In visuals, we have an option for legends. You see legends, it's on, and you can click on the option here and click top center. It's already there. And I wanted to change the title. I don't want a count of medal. No, it's a title of legend basically. So I am not going to play with that. Okay, detail label. So what is detail label? This is something we are getting. Yeah, Yogendra. Males got the greatest, most of the medals. Okay. So what is a detail label here? Detail label is something this you are getting, the values, the like count of the medals here, plus the percentage value of this particular. It is very visible. So males have 72%, that is more than 50%, whereas female has 27.49%. So you can keep any one of it, or you can keep one of it. Correct, correct. So let's detail label, let's do it. Okay, you see this option outside and inside. So you can keep those legends, basically these labels, these detail labels inside the pie chart or outside the pie chart. It's totally up to you. You have 4 options here. You can choose either one of it. And if you come down and if you see the label content, so whatever content you want for a detail label, you can pick that. So if you want just a percentage, you can pick the percentage, you will get the percentage only. If you just want a category and data value, categories means what? Female, male, and that their data values. So I don't want female and male, because I have a legends here, which is completely telling my like whatever is the required thing, it's there in legend. So I just want, let's say, data value, because I don't even want a percentage also. So that is what something I required, and just go slicer. You see this option in visual slice, because my theme is like, I am going to choose for male, let's say the bronze color, and for female I am going to choose with the golden